Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, welcome to Obsessive Compulsive Gaming. I am the Obsessive Compulsive Gamer, joined once again by my faithful manservant / Bucktotem Bertrum. Say hello, Bertrum.
Hello, Bertram.
And this is our review for Wanted Dead. So, dear viewer, don't you dare forget to subscribe to this channel and like this video. Wanted Dead, released on Valentine's Day this year. A queer choice given that this game is about as romantic as giving roses to your dog. And just as weird.
What did you get your wife for Valentine's Day, O.C.G?
Oh, well, I gave her a selfie I took whilst on the toilet.
Oh, how romantic.
Yes, I thought so too.
I was being sarcastic.
Oh, I didn't even think you knew what the word sarcasm meant, Bertram. So well done. But if you ever use sarcasm in my presence again, I will hire a vampire to crawl into your room late at night and drain every last drop of your blood. Understood?
Understood.
Good. So, what the hell is Wanted Dead? Well, I'm so glad you asked, Bertram.
I didn't say anything.
Shut up, Bertram. Wanted Dead is a hybrid between a hack and slash game and a third-person shooter. It is also one of the weirdest video games I have ever played. And I have played that I am Mayo garbage.
What makes this game so weird, O.C.G?
Well, before we get to that, let's summarize the game's story, shall we? So, we play as a member of the Zombie Unit, an elite Hong Kong police squad that must uncover a conspiracy or some such nonsense. To be honest, I've played through the game twice now, and I can barely tell you what the hell is going on. We start the game in a prison cell, then we're suddenly in a diner, then we go on a mission, at the end of which we meet the bad guy, and we only see him again once before we fight him in the final boss fight. And in amongst all of that, there's also some gobbledygook about our character having a child, and there's android people. Oh, and at one point, there's even 2 anime cutscenes. I told you, dear viewer, this game is bloody weird. Speaking of which, gameplay. This is a hack and slash game a la Ninja Gaiden. And there's also third-person shooting a la Max Payne. Essentially, we move through various stages, hacking enemies to ribbons, and filling them with more holes than you'd find in a castle made of cheddar cheese. There are also mini-games that we're forced to play, such as karaoke, eating ramen, and playing an arcade shmup game. Like I said, this is bloody weird. 1 minute you're killing enemies, the next you're playing a music rhythm game in which our characters sing 99 Red Balloons in German. I'm not joking, dear viewer.
Oh, this game sounds entertaining.
It was, Bertram. For the first few hours at least. But then the combat started to get on my nerves. Some of the enemies in this game are more annoying than having a conversation with a flat earther, and more bullet spongy than bloody 50 Cent. Thankfully, the game has a cheat code to unlock an easy mode, but even then, the last few stages and bosses in this game are a proper pain in the ballsack. And you know, Bertram, I don't like it when I have a pain in my ballsack. So, what else can I tell you about this strange game? Oh yes, there are anime cutscenes, like I previously mentioned, and they are very nice, though I couldn't possibly tell you what the hell was going on in them. Oh, and there is several covers of popular songs on the soundtrack.
What popular songs?
Oh, you know that, how does it go again? That, she's a maniac on the floor. And she's dancing like she's never danced before. You know, that one.
Oh, I really like that song.
Oh, and that other one. I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself. You know.
Oh, I've heard you listening to that song in your private chambers late at night, O.C.G.
Yes. Anyway, all in all, this is a very weird game. And to be honest, I don't really know what to think about it. I mean, I usually love weird and wonderful games, but the difficulty spikes, terrible graphics and voice acting really dragged down my enjoyment of this game. Therefore, I declare that Wanted Dead is okay. So, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, my review for Wanted Dead. If you enjoyed this little review of mine, don't forget to give me a thumbs up. If you haven't enjoyed it, well then feel free to give me a thumbs down. Don't you dare forget to subscribe to this channel, to like this video, and turn on the bloody notifications. But remember the single most important thing I always tell you, dear viewer, and that is to always stay obsessed with gaming. Say goodbye, Bertram.
Goodbye, Bertram.
I don't want anybody else. When I think about you, I touch myself.